Hey guys, so before the video starts, I just want to let you guys know that the first part of this video, or the haul, I was able to record at the Goodwill bins, but the rest of it at the Goodwill stores and the thrift stores, I wasn't able to record it. So the second part is going to be broken down into me actually showing it to you like I normally do like this. The first part, however, is me taking you into the bins with me. So that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first find of the day was this North Face Apex soft shell jacket. This was awesome. I've sold these a couple of times. This will be a fun sale. This was awesome. A vintage Christian Dior polo. I'm surprised nobody found this. And now this FootJoy quarter zip jacket, I love the material. It was like a polyester feel to it. It was very, very nice. And the Vineyard Vines performance shirt. These are my favorite Vineyard Vines shirts to sell by far. It's not even close. Now I found another North Face jacket. Well, this was more of a hoodie, but as you can see, the logo is falling apart a little bit, but that shouldn't hurt the value too bad. But this was amazing. A vintage Izod Lacoste full zip jacket. The vintage Izod Lacoste, that is. And last but not least, is this Peter Millar Summer Comfort Polo, the best. So as you guys saw, I had an amazing look at the Goodwill bins. The North Face, that vintage Izod Lacoste, and so much more, man. It was awesome. And after I left the Goodwill bins, I went to a couple of Goodwills, one thrift store, and the luck just continued. So that being said, let's get right into it. I found these two right here, which are basically the exact same thing. They're both LL Bean, and they're flannel shirts. Tall size actually, not regular, but they're tall size. And I paid $2. Well, $2 for each of them. All right, they're basically like, I'm assuming whoever donated these was the exact same person. All right, because these are awesome shirts. $2 for these. I could probably get 20 most likely for those. So that's about $40 for $2 investment. That is awesome. Next thing I found, I almost didn't pick this up just because it doesn't really say act, or doesn't really look like an active shirt. I thought it was active. After I did some research, turns out this is more like a sleepwear thing. But the brand is Zaya Active. The reason I picked it up is because I've only found this brand once and it's sold so fast. The sell-through rate was awesome. So when I saw this, I assumed, okay, this doesn't really look like, like something people go jogging in or whatever, because the material and the whatnot. But then when I looked it up, turns out this is something you would sleep in, a sleepwear. I was like, wow. So that kind of threw everything off. But I only paid $1, so it's not really that much of a risk. And mentioned countless times before that right now this is the best time to be selling brands such as FootJoy. This one I believe I paid $3 for, but seeing as, like I said, I might be able to get most likely 20 out of that. That's not going to be a, once again, not much of a gamble. Now this was awesome. This, I was very excited, and it was half off. This soft shell jacket from, and I just mentioned FootJoy. These, okay, as far as FootJoy goes, tops, polos, and these jackets are definitely the best. But if I had to pick one to find, I would definitely prefer finding jackets like this. And the best kind of jackets are the ones that don't really have any kind of like logos or country clubs or companies. Just a plain good jacket. So awesome. $5 for that. More than I like to spend on a jacket, but something like that could probably go for 30 most likely. Next up is something, once again, it was on sale for $1.50. I was ecstatic. This long sleeve shirt from Sims fishing brand, which is my second favorite fishing brand to sell, with a nice little logo on the back. This, I promise you, will be gone by the end of the week, maybe even by the end of the day. But like I said, pay $1.50 for that. That should probably go for like $25.20 as well. So let's see. Next up, okay, I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but my favorite type of Vineyard Vines to sell are the Vineyard Vines Performance. Now you can barely see it; they start to come off a bit, but only $2 for this and something like this. The performance shirts are the best. They're basically the exact same material and feel. They're stretchy, just like the FootJoy and Peter Millar shirts. Once again, $20. So basically everything I found was $20 a high, which is awesome. And this is something that my girl had found, because my girl did come with me on my last stop. It's a extra large Lucky brand pearl snap shirt. You can see it. Hold on. Let me see. There we go. These are pearl snap buttons on here. Give it a little bit extra value. And this could probably go also like 20-25. So that should be a pretty fun sale as well. Let's see here. All right, next up we got this vintage Ralph Lauren skirt, 100% wool. This gives off like a Scottish vibe, right? Like an Irish vibe. It is vintage from Ralph Lauren country, and I thought to myself, this should be interesting to sell. I'm not even sure what this would go for. I only got it because it was 100% wool. It's Ralph Lauren, which I don't really pick up Ralph Lauren. I rarely pick up Ralph Lauren. But because of what it was and vintage, I thought I'd give it a shot, see what this could go for. And yes, it only cost $3, so that was not much of a gamble either. All right, let's see here. Next we got, oh, okay. Now this one was at the Goodwill, and see, look at the price tag on it. I'm not surprised that this was still there. So basically, at first they wanted $8 for this, but because of the sale yesterday, it was only $1.49. And what this is a polo shirt, right? Just basic polo. There's no logos on it or nothing, right? No logos, no nothing, nothing distinctive. But when you look at the tag, Harley Davidson. And I was blown away when I saw it, because I've seen this there before. It's been there for a while. And I'm not surprised nobody bought it. Because for $8, who's going to pay $8 for a polo shirt for Harley Davidson it doesn't even say Harley Davidson? Like, I could maybe, understand if it had like a big logo on the front or on the back. Well, that's just like, I'm not surprised out there. So this is the only reason I picked it up. It was on sale for $1.49. Maybe because of that, I would sell it then. But I am not surprised whatsoever that was, still sitting there by the time I got there. All right, next up is from that same Goodwill. And this is something else too. This is relative. This is a good point to bring up. That this brand, I don't really pick up as often because it doesn't really sell as well as it used to. But Nat Nast, I only picked it up because it was the same deal. The color for $1.49 yesterday. And I thought to myself, even if I just sell it for like 15, which is very little, not little but low, that would technically still be, actually, if I sold this for 15, that would technically pay for the entire haul from this Goodwill, actually. So that actually wouldn't be as bad. Next up is same deal. I can probably, for the same reason, understand why. Once again, it's a yellow tag, so $1.49. It is FootJoy, but as you can see, the tag is all chewed up. It's coming off horribly. But it is a long sleeve polo or sweatshirt, however you want to phrase it. I've never seen a FootJoy long sleeve polo / sweatshirt before, so that was awesome. So like I said, in general, it's in good condition. There's no stains, there's no flaws. It's just the only thing that doesn't look right is, of course, that tag right there. But I have sold stuff like this before for a decent amount of money, so hopefully, everything else about it, the value still holds. Next up, now this was interesting. The last thrift store that I went to, I only found two things in there worth getting, which came out to be like $6. They had like a sale, $3 for the shirts. Found two shirts. And when I get to the cash register, there's like a big sign that says you have to pay $10 or more to use your debit card. And I was like, well, I don't really see anything else here worth getting. I don't want to just buy something just to buy it. And then I remember that they had a whole selection of a whole rack of nothing but Harley Davidson. So I went back looking again to see if I could find anything. And this one actually didn't seem that bad. It is a sweatshirt. It's a quarter zip. It's an extra large. There we go. And now, even though they wanted $8 for it, I would never have done that on a normal day. $8 for this is too much. But I only did it because I didn't want to leave the other two things I found behind. So I picked out the best of the best, so to speak. And I might, maybe, because of what it is, I might be able to get, I don't know. I'll try to get 30 just to make it worth it. I don't want to spend $8 and then still have a 20. After fees and everything, I'm probably gonna make like $8, $9 off of that. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. What is this? This one. Okay, yeah, same deal. This was a Goodwill, a windbreaker jacket, which I've sold plenty of these before from FootJoy. It was only $4, which thankfully, because normally stuff like this would be priced like $6 or $8. I was surprised when it was only $3.99. Once again, this could easily go for between 25 or 30. Let's see here, almost done. All right, last two things. Okay, and oddly enough, these are the two things I was talking about from that thrift store where I didn't want to leave them behind just because it was $6 and that crazy rule about the $10. Anyways, first I found this, once again, windbreaker vest from, of course, FootJoy. Extra large for $3. I'm not going to leave that behind. That's, once again, a solid $25 right there. But without a doubt, the main thing, the number one thing, and the last thing in this video, I did not want to leave behind. For $3, I was not going to leave this polo shirt behind from Burberry. And 2XL, are you kidding me? And more than that, and I don't think I've ever said this about a Burberry polo, but this one is probably the best Burberry condition polo shirt I've ever found. This thing looks amazing. Besides the collar being so damn heavy, but in general, the material, the condition, it looks like whoever owned this did not wear it too often, because this is a, amazing condition. So anyways, that was awesome. This is what I was saying. I did not want to leave it for $3. I'm not leaving this behind. So that Harley Davidson shirt definitely should. Hopefully it sells for what I asked for. But that right there was probably the find of the day. That I would estimate, because of the size, the condition, the brand, the season we're in. It checks off every single box you could possibly want. A 2XL blue Burberry polo in amazing condition. Between, I want to say 40 or 50. I could probably bump it up to 60, but I think that might be pushing it right now. But even still, 40, 50. If I sold this for 40 or 50, right, that would not only pay for the entire haul, but I would already be in the profit. I think altogether, from everything I bought from the Goodwill bins and everything else, I think I spent like, I want to say $32, $33. So just selling this alone, everything you just saw would all be profit, which is awesome. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap this up. Like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you guys have gone thrifting lately, what you guys have found. And let me know, guys, I really want to get a conversation going if you guys go thrifting today or even this week. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.